Sit with me in stillness, for in the silence, love begins to reveal itself. In the monastery, I often saw travelers arrive with one longing above all, the longing for love. Not only romantic love, but the love of being seen, being known, being valued. This longing is human. It is as natural as the seed reaching toward sunlight. Yet, in the modern world, love is often chased like a prize. We swipe, we search, we strive, believing that if we move fast enough, we will capture it. But the truth is gentler. Love is not found in chasing. Love finds you when you are still. Have you ever run after a butterfly? The more you chase, the further it flutters away. But when you sit quietly in the meadow, it may land softly on your shoulder. So it is with love. When we pursue with desperation, we often push away what is meant to be near. We try to mold people into what we need. We rush into connections before they are ready. We mistake attention for devotion. But love that is rushed rarely lasts. True connection blooms only in patience, only when we are still enough to see it clearly. Stillness is not about waiting passively. It is about becoming whole within yourself. It is about discovering that love begins inside you. In the monastery, we were told, "Only an empty cup can be filled. Only a still pond reflects the moon." When you quiet your fears, when you soften your need to be completed by another, you discover something profound. You are already complete. And from that wholeness, love flows naturally. You no longer grasp. You no longer demand. Instead, you radiate, and others are drawn to your light. There was a young monk who longed deeply for companionship. He asked his teacher, "Master, how will I ever find the one who understands me?" The master smiled, handed him a small lamp, and told him to sit quietly by the river each night. For many nights, the young monk waited alone with only the flame and the water. He grew restless. He grew impatient. But in that waiting, something shifted. He began to enjoy the silence. He began to love the stillness. He began to feel whole on his own. One evening, another traveler came to the river. She too carried a lamp. They sat in silence, their lamps glowing side by side. The master later said, "When you learned to love your own flame, you were ready to share its light." Perhaps in your own life, you have rushed after relationships. Perhaps you have felt the sting of being unseen or misunderstood. But love cannot be forced. Connection cannot be manufactured. When you are still, the right people find you. When you are true to yourself, you attract those who recognize that truth. Love is not a prize to be hunted. It is a gift that arrives when you are ready to receive. Take this into your daily life. Spend time in quiet, even 10 minutes a day. Breathe deeply. Place your hand on your heart and whisper, "I am enough." Release the fear of being alone. For aloneness is not emptiness, it is preparation. In stillness, you prepare the soil. In stillness, you water the seed. And in stillness, love blooms when the season is right. Close your eyes now. Imagine yourself sitting in a quiet meadow. Your heart glows like a small lamp. You do not chase. You do not grasp. You simply sit, radiant and calm. And in time, another light approaches. Not because you ran after it, but because you became still enough to let it arrive. Remember, love finds you when you are still. Trust the path. Trust the timing. Trust yourself. If this message resonates with you, subscribe for more monk-style wisdom and manifestation guidance. Comment below, period. I allow love to find me in stillness.